Hi, I'm Alyne. Welcome to my kitchen.
No.
And today I am fixing a dish for Wild Game November. Piggy, if you'll hand me that bowl out here, tell you I forgot to get
Which
the
bowl?
With the that bowl. Yeah.
In that bowl?
That bowl, yeah. All right.
I ain't got it panned down so that y'all can see what's on the table yet.
Right. That's why I was kind of doing that.
Yeah, I know.
But the Wild Game November, I was invited to do it last year. I did it last year, and last year I made duck.
We don't hunt or fish or anything like that, so we have to look elsewhere.
That's where I was going with this. I don't hunt. I don't fish. And coming up with wild game for me, where I live, is very hard to do. But I like the challenge of it. So, what is more natural and more wild than an ocean fish or an ocean seafood? Okay, so for this collaboration that we are in, I have.
Let me know when you want me to pan down.
Go ahead. I have shrimp that we're going to grill in my grill over here. On my grill over here.
Big, juicy looking shrimp.
And here I have about a 1.1 or 1.2 pound striped bass fillet.
We're going to be eating good up in this neighborhood tonight.
And this is what it looks like on the inside. I know it's striped bass. I bought it at the seafood shop, specialty seafood. I was hoping to find grouper or some other fish, but I found striped bass. And y'all, I got to tell you a little story about this. We went in, and the day I said, he asked me, if he could help. I said, I'm looking for a fish that you could be good for baking. And he listed off what he had. He said he had some tilapia, he had some salmon, and he had striped bass. I don't do tilapia. If you do tilapia, more power to you. I don't like it. Salmon, I could have bought anywhere. Quality of it, I don't know, but I could have bought salmon anywhere.
I think most grocery stores only carry a limited supply or limited number of items.
Right. Especially on fresh. Now, frozen, you might find a little bit more. I didn't want frozen, I wanted fresh. Then he said striped bass, and I looked and I saw it. It was beautiful. 2 of those. Piggy said, aren't you going to ask him the price? I said, nope, ain't worried about it. And then I got to looking, and I got the shrimp there as well.
And he had small, medium, and large shrimp.
And I got medium shrimp, and I will show you. These are some nice size medium shrimp. Those are beautiful. Piggy said they're nice, they're firm, so they were cleaned correctly, didn't have to worry about them. So with this fish and the shrimp, I'm going to do a rice dish. And in the rice, we're going to cook the rice, and then I'm going to, Piggy's going to cook the rice for me, y'all. And then I'm going to
under supervision.
Then I'm going to season it with some rice vinegar, lemon zest, and Italian flat leaf parsley. And this is about this is the zest of 1 lemon, and this is probably about 1 to 1.5 tablespoons of flat leaf parsley that has been chopped up. And I will be using 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar in with my rice. And I'm using 1 cup of rice to 2 cups of water.
Now, opposed in reference to price, later when we checked out, I blanched.
Piggy had a heart attack. I didn't. I knew it was going to be expensive. I wasn't worried about
I didn't say nothing. I knew better than to say nothing because she was already very emphatic about not checking the price. So, I blanched, but I didn't say nothing. Right. My little sis told me I was a wise man.
All right. The other side that's going with the fish and shrimp is basically a stir-fry broccoli and mushroom. I've got a very small head of broccoli that I trimmed down into the florets, and I have a 8-ounce package of whole mushrooms that I have quartered. And the sauce for that will be made with soy sauce, minced ginger, minced garlic, the juice of 1 lemon, which is about 1/4 cup, and I'll use about 1/4 cup of soy sauce as well. Salt and pepper to taste of everything. And I have 1 tablespoon of cornstarch and 2 tablespoons of vinegar for that. To get started, we're going to cook the fish first. And once the fish gets done, I'll do the shrimp. But while all this is doing, I'll be cooking the stir fry and the rice will be cooking at the same time. So I debated whether to take the skin off or leave the skin on of the fish. I'm leaving it on, but I am going to score it. So what I'm going to do is just kind of score through right there. I'm not going to go all the way through the fillet, just kind of score through the skin.
And why is that?
For one, it allows the seasonings to get through the skin into the meat that you lay on top. And another is simply so that it can crisp up if you want it to. The good thing about striped bass, sea bass, any of those, is that they can be baked or they can be fried, either way. Okay, and I'm just going to do right there. And it also helps you if you want to make divisions when you cook. After you cook it, you can easily cut through that.
Oh.
Okay. So what I'm going to do here, Piggy's got my butter over there, but I have a lemon that I have cut.
They didn't see it when you were scoring. I had it up on you, but
okay. But you can see I've got it scored.
I got it zoomed in so they can see the scoring.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, and I'm putting some lemon wedge down, or lemon slices, excuse me.
Yeah, sorry about that, folks. Piggy was slacking on the job.
I'll put that piece right there. And I'm going to rest the fish on the lemon slices, y'all.
Man.
And this will actually allow some of that lemon juice to go up into the fish because it will be the fillet side, cut side, that's going to be in there. And I'm just going to run my finger through that, over that, make sure there are no bones, and there are no bones. I can't feel a bone at all.
So they did a good job.
Whoever filleted this did a wonderful job. If you wanted to take the skin off, I would suggest starting at the tail section and kind of using a fillet knife and working under, and then just filleting it off with the skin.
Except for you hunters out there like Johnny and Pooch and a few others of you, Avid, they already know how to do that. They can probably do it in about a second flat and not miss a beat.
Yeah. Right. So salt, pepper. I'm going to go ahead and turn this over. And you want a pan that's going to be big enough for your fish. So I'm going to turn these right here slightly at an angle.
Going to do it diagonal.
Yeah, to make the fish fit. So I'm going to move stuff around. I want my fish on the, there we go. On the diagonal there. It is on the lemon.
Folks, y'all know I'm already getting hungry and drooling right now because that just looks good.
Okay, I used what little bit of lemon juice was left in there and put that on top. Again, I'm going to salt and pepper the top. And you got my butter over, right, Piggy?
Well, it's in the microwave.
Okay.
Well, you told me to put it.
All right, well, I need it here.
You need it here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm here. You're over there. You need it there, not here.
Need it somewhere. And y'all, I have tarragon here. You can use tarragon. You can use dill. You can use thyme, rosemary, anything you want to use.
Spell that. Some of them may not have got it. It sounded like a P instead of a T.
Tarragon. Tarragon. Tarragon.
Those out there learning to cook and didn't quite catch that.
And I'm just going to take, and
oh, man.
You can do olive oil on this. You can do grapeseed oil, avocado oil, and or butter. You know, those were the suggestions for baking a striped bass.
Watching this is as much torture as watching Christine's video on what she did.
Yeah. And yeah, there will be videos out pretty much throughout the month on logging.
You done with that?
I'm done with that. And I'm just going to use a couple sprigs of the tarragon. I'm not using a whole lot because fresh tarragon, once it starts baking, it does get a little bit more aromatic and flavorful. So we're just going to put that on top of that. I have my oven preheated to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And Piggy, can you put that in the refrigerator for me?
Yeah. And Christine, don't get me wrong. I meant what I said. It was torture watching that.
I'm going to go ahead and put this in the oven and bake it for about 15 to 20 minutes. And while this is going, Piggy's going to start the rice over there and cook it. It'll cook for about 15 to 20 minutes also. And then I will get started on the stir fry. And once the fish is done, I will
I can rinse this now, right?
Yeah, rinse it with cold water. You don't have to do a whole lot of rinsing, just kind of run it into the water. And y'all, what he's doing, he's taking 1 cup of rice that's been steamed, and he's running it underwater just to rinse it. And then he will put it in 2 cups of cold water, put a lid on it, and turn it on to 350 degrees. Not 300, but 300 degrees on my cooktop at level 3. Once it starts to boil, we will turn it down to 200 and level 2. So I'm going to put this in, and I'm going to set it for 20 minutes, and I will check it about 15. Okay, that's 20 minutes there. All right, and Piggy's going to put my hot plate over here. So y'all won't see too much of a break on this because I'm going to probably be cooking continuously on this.
Yeah, we done set up to where we can transition rather easily.
Yeah, if you'll hand me the oil and the sesame oil, please.
Oil and sesame oil.
Mm-hmm.
There's that oil.
Okay.
Sesame oil.
Gotta get the stuff over here.
I see this rice vinegar, white wine vinegar. Where's sesame oil?
Yeah, if it's not on that bottom shelf, it may be up there next to the cinnamon and stuff in that area. It's in a small bottle. If you can't find it, don't worry about it. Just bring me the regular oil.
You might have to go find it, but
I'll be right back, y'all.
I ain't got a clue. She hadn't fully taught me how to be a good sous chef yet.
It was on the bottom shelf over there. Next to the stuff on the bottom shelf.
It'd been a snake, it'd have bit me, folks. If I looked down there, I did not see it.
Have to walk out the kitty cat, y'all.
Yeah, old Gray went out.
And another one come in.
The
Right.
tank started down this way right here, and he saw Fancy down here, and he backed up.
All right. So I've got a little bit of vegetable oil, and I'm going to put just a touch of sesame oil.
He gonna go around the other way.
I've got my oil in here to get hot. I'm going to go ahead and put my mushrooms in here and cook them down.
Go ahead and stir that in here, it just sits there.
You've got a lid on it.
Yeah.
Just when it starts to boil, turn it down to 200 degrees, and then level 2.
Well, I'll keep an eye on it. You let me know what's what.
Yeah.
Like I said, folks, under supervision.
Yes.
You done with that?
Yes, and I need a fork, please.
A fork. Where am I fork? There's your fork. It ain't my fork, but it's a fork.
It's a fork. Okay. I've got my mushroom cooking down. While it's going on, like I said, I've got about 1/4 of a cup of the lemon juice from the
internal storage running low. Phone performance degradation.
you
Clean
cut
it.
off.
I don't think we're cut off. It's still going.
Okay. I'll put that over here out of the way.
You don't have to start making sure you got that thing cleaned up a little bit before we do videos.
I have got it cleaned up. I cleaned everything out of it.
Apparently they something out.
I know.
I think they do that because they kind of get you to buy other stuff,
Yeah.
cloud and all like that.
All right, so I'm going to put 1/4 of a cup of soy sauce in with this lemon juice. And what this is going to be is for a sauce. Okay,
Not to be confused with getting sauce.
put that back over there. And while this, I'm going to put the broccoli in there because it's going to have to cook down too. So let's go do that. And just let these right here sit for a few minutes and do their thing. And while they're doing their thing, I'm going to do my thing. And I don't need salt in that because soy sauce is salty, so you don't need a lot of soy sauce. I am going to put some black pepper in here. And I need a teaspoon, Piggy.
Teaspoon.
Mm-hmm.
One
That'll
of
work.
these. Boy, you can smell that. There got to be garlic.
That's garlic.
I didn't smell it while ago when you put it out.
I didn't put garlic out before it goes. And this is my minced ginger I'm fixing to work on right here. This is basically a ginger soy sauce.
I'm guessing this can go back to the fridge.
Huh?
I'm guessing that can go back to the fridge.
Yeah.
Meow.
That can go back in the fridge. I can give you the spoon.
This is how we get it done, folks.
Yeah.
Keep cooked, tight clean.
Okay. And we will take a break for a few minutes. I wasn't going to worry about it, but we'll go ahead and take a break right now while all this cooks down. Looks like we have a good 10, 15 minutes still left to go on everything. So we will come back when we get the fish done, the rice done, stir fry done, and get ready to put the shrimp on the grill.
Bless you. All right.
All right, y'all. I put the sauce that I mixed up over the mushrooms and the broccoli and let it come to a good boil and boil for about 2 minutes or so. And then I added the slurry, which is the cornstarch and water mixture. And then I poured that on and it cooked until it got good and thick. And you can see that is a nice thick sauce on that. So we're going to set this aside until the fish gets done in about 4 minutes or so. And I'll cut my oven on here to get it preheated for the shrimp. The rice will be done in about 4 to 5 minutes as well, if it's not already done.
It's getting there.
So we will see y'all when the shrimp come out of the oven and we get everything set up. All right, y'all, everything is done. The only thing I didn't tell you about was the shrimp. Before I cooked the shrimp, I put a little bit of vegetable oil on them. You can use olive oil, grapeseed oil, avocado oil, whatever kind of oil you want to use. I use vegetable oil. And piggy's the roe. I didn't really measure. I just put some on there, mixed it up really well, and then I put it on my grill pans from a little oven. Baked them. Well, I cooked them for about 8 minutes, 8.5 minutes, something like that, in the oven at 450 degrees. The fish is done. Smells amazing. Looks amazing.
Oh.
And you will see I have some cocktail sauce on the table. If you haven't already, you can check out my Monday's video. I made the cocktail sauce for that video in preparation for this video. Everything's made the same day, y'all. It's just that I made one separate video.
You'll see part of it Monday, and you'll see the rest of it on Wednesday.
So what I'm going to do is I've got our plates here. I'm going to get ready to serve this up. And I've got my little knife here because I'm just going to cut a piece of this fish. No, this fish, get rid of that. Sheridan, we don't need that.
I'll just throw it away.
Yeah. Put a little bit of this fish in here. Piggy, if you will hand me a spoon to dip some of this rice and stuff with.
Big spoon.
I need a big spoon and a small spoon. I'm just going to cut a piece of this fish here for me. Get one for me, get one for Piggy.
Yeah, it probably won't take much. We might make 2 meals out of this.
Or 3 or 4. We're going to put that in that.
Ah.
And I've got my tongs here. I'll give us a few of these shrimp apiece.
Right.
You know, these shrimp smell and look amazing.
I'm going to tell you, that's some of the best looking shrimp I've seen in a long time.
And you can grill these. You can bake them in the oven. However you want to do it. I mean, it's...
She kind of did a grill bake. We got grill racks.
Yeah. I did a grill bake. Okay. Now I'm going to get some of this mushroom and rice and broccoli. Put on my plate here. You know that rice. In the rice, I did put about 2 tablespoons of the rice wine vinegar. And I put the lemon zest and the parsley. Give it flavor.
Y'all hear that meowing, folks? That's Tank down there just begging.
Yeah, we never feed them, you know. Better not say that. Somebody might believe me. These cats get fed.
They got food out all the time.
They get fed better than most humans do, to be honest.
There's food always available to them. And when they ain't eating in here, they're outside hunting something.
I'll put Piggy a spoonful of that on there. That's
And,
his plate.
The difference is they can smell this fish and shrimp.
All right.
They're like, that's better than cat food.
Move it off the side. And that's what my plate looks like, y'all. And I don't have to have a picture of that one, just to let y'all see what it
I
looks
just
like.
zoomed in on it.
Okay. All right. First thing I do, I got to try this fish first.
Well, yeah.
Now, I did read that when you're cooking fish, if you want it to be extremely moist and flaky, cook it with aluminum foil or something over it. If you want it to be a little bit more firm, cook it uncovered. And that's what I did, was I cooked it uncovered. So,
Oh, yeah.
I can go back for a second bite, y'all.
That's some good fish right there.
Mm. Well, y'all, I didn't find a bone in it earlier. So I did find one as I was eating it. So it had to be it was a very small bone.
It's very small.
Mm-hmm.
I'll throw that away. It's the tip of the rib bone.
Making sure it's not anymore.
I still call that a good fillet.
That is a great fillet. Now I'm going to try one of the shrimp without the cocktail sauce.
I guess I need to do that. I tried mine with the cocktail sauce.
Mm.
Oh, man.
Stands alone.
Don't even need cocktail sauce.
Mm. All right. And this is homemade cocktail sauce, y'all.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow.
That's why it's important to see the video on Monday.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Rice, broccoli,
That's really
mushroom.
good. That's really good.
Oh, yeah. This is my video for Wild Game November. Again, hosted by Christine, Mrs.GilliamFarms. It will be running throughout, the whole month of November. Please check it out. I will, of course, link the playlist into my description, along with all the channels and the dates that they will put up videos. I know for a fact Christine has videos. Ginger at For Nothing Homestead will be doing videos. I've seen so many channels that I've never heard of before that will be doing videos.
I love that with that lemon to it. That is really amazing.
So, check them out. You might learn something. If you love wild game, whether it be deer, I should say venison, elk, bison,
Even
fish.
bear.
I don't know what I was going to be cooked this month, but if it is considered a wild game, I'm sure pheasant, dove, whatever, it would all be a part of the Wild Game November. Check them out. I saw Derek Fowler's name on that list too, that he's going to be doing a video.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, please check out Wild Game November, and please let me know if you like my video. Let me know what you think of this video. Leave a comment.
Moreover, try the recipe and then tell us what you think.
Yeah. And if you can't afford the striped bass, believe me, I understand. I know it varies in price depending on where
Get
you're
you
at.
some fish from the store and do everything else and
Yeah.
do it up. You'll get the idea.
If it's a good baking fish, it's going to work with any fish that can be baked. So I thank you very much for watching. Hope y'all have a great day. Bye, y'all.